Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, Bitcoin looks like it is about to break out from this key line of resistance which is still holding us around 63,000 range, because once this key line of resistance gets broken, you can see the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. So what to expect next? Will this trend continue? Will this bullish move continue, or is it going to turn out into a fake out? So today in this video we are going to talk about all of these scenarios one by one, but before I do that, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit right now is providing around free 200 USDT futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position, Ethereum USDT position, or Solana USDT position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now what I want you guys to do is to simply monitor this price action here in a daily time frame, because in a daily time frame, after breaking the support from this ascending broadening wedge, the price of Bitcoin started showing weakness, forming lower highs lower lows continuation pattern type of formation. But if you look at this price action right now, it is testing one of the most important line of resistance, and we know once this key line of resistance gets broken, once this key line of resistance gets flipped into support, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish, because in that case we are not going to look this as a bearish continuation pattern ascending broadening wedge. We are going to look this as a bullish continuation pattern, or also known as bull flag formation. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. If the price in the medium short term manages to overcome the resistance from the descending channel, manages to overcome the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish, which will also indicate a new all-time high. And why all of a sudden? I was very clear on my previous video. In the medium short term, we might see a relief rally, price getting attracted in between 60,000 62,000, but we were also very clear that we are going to monitor the price from around that area, and only after flipping that into proper support we are going to look this as a bullish continuation pattern. And right now, since the price is around 64,000, it is actually turning bullish. So that is another reason why, for a bullish confirmation, I want you guys to wait until this Williams alligator indicator start forming a crossover, bullish crossover, green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, RSI line jumping over 50, MACD forming a bullish crossover, and this TTCCI indicator to appear in a positive territory. If we see that happening, then there is a very high probability for price to continue to form a new all-time high. And now, beside this example, even according to our leading indicator, on my previous video I showed you that this bottom CPI line might be attracting us around 62,400, and if you look at it right now, we are above it. That means if the daily, or let's say for better confirmation, if the weekly candle manages to close above 62,500, then there is a very high probability of this trend to continue even higher. Not just only around 65,000, 69,000, but even up to the next price target according to our leading indicator, R2 line, which sits around the R2 line, which sits around 77,000. Yes guys, 77,000 will be looked as our upcoming target if the price in the weekly time frame manages to remain above this CPI indicator. Now, if you look at this price action in a bit different way, I mean using this Bollinger Band in a daily time frame, this Bollinger Band has been a very helpful indicator in the past price action. Whenever the price during a downtrend has tested the support, or let's say has tested the lower band, it has resulted in a relief rally but failed to break out of this upper trend line or the upper band, which resulted in an actual bearishness. So in our case, since this here is also a relief rally after testing the support from this lower band, we could see price of Bitcoin not just only above 64,000, but even up to 68,000 to test the upper band before deciding the actual trend duration. So that is another reason why, if the price in the medium short term closes the weekly candle above 62,000 62,500, there is a very high probability of testing the upper band before choosing a trend duration, because once the upper band gets broken, there is a very high probability of price forming another bullish crossover here now. Williams alligator indicator. Now, beside the Williams alligator indicator, beside this falling channel breakout, beside this CPI indicator, even if you look at this formation here using a megaphone pattern or broadening wedge pattern, whenever we have seen price of Bitcoin testing a proper support from this lower band, it has resulted in a relief rally. So in our case, since we are also testing the support from this lower band, this could be another continuation, but let's wait until the weekly closes above the 62,000 before calling it as an actual continuation pattern, because we know if the price in the immediate short term, or let's say for the coming days, manages to close the weekly candle above 62,500, then we might be also forming another right angle broadening wedge type of formation, which is going to result in another bullish continuation pattern here towards the upper trend line, which is going to be around 75,000. So that is another reason for this bullish move to play out. We need the price of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame to close above 62,500. And now, even according to this daily channel, I showed you this relief rally could be faking out, so that's why we have to monitor once the price comes across 62,000. But if you look at it right now, you can see we are clearly above it. So finding support above the previous line, which has always been looked as support, right? If you remain above this trend line, you can see the upcoming days for Bitcoin could be bullish, where we could be forming an inverse head and shoulder type of formation before heading towards the actual trend duration, and that parallelly will also invalidate this descending triangle or bearish continuation pattern. So for all of these scenarios to play out, right, we need the price of Bitcoin to find proper support over this bottom CPI line, which sits around 62,000, because by doing that, there is a very high probability of price not just only testing the resistance, but also breaking above it. Yes, guys, not just only testing the resistance, but breaking above it. So that is another reason I want you guys to wait until this key line of resistance gets flipped into proper support before jumping into any trade. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who are unaware about this free 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit is giving around free 200 USD futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USD position, Ethereum USD position, or Solana USD position. All the links are in the description on below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.